Terence Baker, Hotel News Now. We're here at the International Hotel Investment Forum in Berlin, which is being held at the Intercontinental across the road. But we are across the road at the Pullman Schweizerhof Berlin, and I'm very honoured to have with me the CEO of Accor, Sébastien Bazin. Thank you so much for this. I'm very well, thank you. A few questions. First of all, about your whole augmented reality. You mentioned at the last earnings call that you're pumping a further 225 million euros into 700 million euros you spent on this. What does that mean for a company and how it's going to be reorganized and moving forward?
Well, it means we're going to be addressing customers in a very different way. We're engaging into, it's not a new loyalty program, it's a new lifestyle loyalty program. We're addressing you as a customer of Accor anywhere, anytime, anywhere. So whether you stay with me or you don't stay with me, you're going to be able to use your points going to one of the 10,000 restaurants of Accor, even if you're not staying with us. So you're going to be burning your points with one fun stay. So whatever we built over the last 5 years is now made available to you. So it is big, it is vast, and it is getting into your day-to-day life, which is whether you're working, you're living, you're playing, I'll be with you.
So this all comes from your original idea for Accor Local. Since you came up with that idea, which at the beginning was a little bit, you didn't quite know where it was going.
I knew where I was going. We're trying to be very coherent. So whatever we built had a purpose. The purpose was, after you built it, after you have the scale all across the globe, after you bought in 21C and Delano and Rixos and Mama Shelter, all of a sudden it makes sense for many of you. But I was actually putting brick by brick to make sure that I guess anytime, anywhere, any place, you could actually enjoy Accor. So there's a true purpose for all of this. So this
is really a kind of realization of all those buys, all those part buys, 10%, the 8%, the 25%, the 50%, the 100%. I mean, you obviously have a very good guess as to where the industry is going. Where is it going, do you think?
It's going in a very unquantifiable manner, i.e., your expectations are experiential, aspirational, emotional. You're no longer price-driven. You are still destination-driven, location-wise. But you want to remember where you stayed. You want to remember who you had dinner with. You want to remember the kind of food you had. You want to remember that you went to a museum, that you went away from the hotel. It's happened to be part of the same group. So we're getting into something which is much larger, much deeper, and getting closer to you as a person.
You're creating a universe, if you will, because obviously the money you're putting in is less than, say, Booking or Expedia can, but they can't offer what you can in terms of that universe, that being part of, as you say, anywhere you are.
Yeah, they cannot offer it for any one reason. And again, different system, nobody is better or worse than the other. Booking, Expedia, they are super good on basically you accessing my hotel, but they don't have anybody on the ground. We have 300,000 very talented people of Accor in 100 countries. So whenever you are in Malaysia or in Sao Paulo or in Moscow, we'll be there to assist you because we'll have people with expertise and local knowledge. They just don't have this, which is okay. We have something vastly different. So we're going to be there for you as a human touch, interaction, which is actually terrific.
And you have some exciting partnerships, certainly with Paris Saint-Germain. I mean, that's, as you say, I mean, you mentioned to me that Neymar has billions of members. He's their star player, of course. I mean, what does that partnership mean to you? It puts you on a big stage in marketing, for sure.
Well, it's just a matter of, now that I get ready to launch this lifestyle loyalty, you have to make it known. You have to be visible. You have to show a bit of muscles. Le Club Accor Hotel was very efficient, but it was really meant to be for those 50 million who actually know about it. Now I want everybody on the planet to understand Accor is getting into a new dimension, a new universe. You'll see the Accor Live Limitless logo on all the jerseys. It's going to go much beyond the Paris Saint-Germain jersey. Anything which is hospitality linked with Paris Saint-Germain will be developed. You know the reach they have, which is a lot in Latin America, a lot in Africa, a lot in Asia Pacific. So between AEG, which is Phil Ansel's company, concert entertainment, you're going to have access to 70 venues all over the world. You're going to be able to call, play, backstage. We're going to do something with food festival called Taste with IMG. Paris Saint-Germain is one of the bricks here. You're going to see many more of this. But truly, a bit like, I shouldn't say that, but I'm saying it, SPG, Starwood Preferred Guest Program, has done something remarkable 20 years ago. We're just doing something which is similar, I think much bigger and much more visible.
Some of your hotel chains you've bought always, I mean, is there a challenge in getting all those brands known to all parts of the world? Because in this universe, that's the plan, isn't it?
Well, China is not that big. since now you have so much access to so many informations, if you have one unique digital portal, which by the way, all Accor Live Limitless will be also the booking engine. So through Accor Live Limitless at Accor.com, you're going to see 33 brands existing today, actually 35 brands existing today. So within less than 20 seconds, everywhere on the planet, you'll know who is in Accor ecosystem. So whether tomorrow we have 50 brands, it's going to take you the same 20 seconds. So if we're getting you knowledge of what exists, you really have it very easily.
And is Accor finished with its joint buyers or its outright buyers, or is there any gaps in your portfolio?
Well, I'll tell you what I said last November, and I'm going to be sticking to it until the date I talked about, which was summer 2020, summer 2019. So we've done so much for the last 2 to 3 years. It's really time to fulfill promises, finish what got started, execute on all the plan. There's a lot to do in between now and this summer. I know by summer we'll be probably 90% there. So we may look at other things, but I guess there's no urgency, there's no need. You must have acquisitions to make us as big as we are. So you'll see more of it, but nothing as dramatic as what you have seen the last 3 years.
So 6 years of buying and molding,
it's not
creating,
buying, investing.
Investing. You said this before.
Yeah.
Investing. You've publicly said that EBITDA will be more than a billion, is it?
Yeah, it is.
I mean, that's a big challenge.
Well, it's something which is, and again, it's me with 300,000 people. What is extraordinary for me, and I'm saying that very lightly, is at the same time we've been gathering so many brands, basically welcoming so many different cultures and people. And last year was 100,000 rooms added to the network. At the same time we've done all this and getting into more digital and this all Accor Live Limitless. Results, I mean the results of Accor, whether it is top line sales, whether it is EBITDA, whether it's cash flow, every year passing for the last 6 years has been a record year. So we had this ability, which is very rare, to transform a company, to add many things, and yet still to actually perform better and better every single year. So I can say that to you in a very, very draconian manner. You're going to see 2019 is going to be another record year. 2020 will be another record year. The next 4 years to go, we know exactly where we're going to end up in 2022, which is a 1 billion EBITDA coming from 700 million, 12 last year.